Okay, now, as we see, our butter has melted. It's melted really good. So, we're going to put in our flour. This is about 1.5 cups of flour. I may not use it all, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to whisk it. I'm going to keep whisking it. I'm making the roux for the gravy. This is how the gravy begins. This is how it pretty much is going to stimulate the flavor of the chicken. Right? As you see, I got it like in a pasty form here, which is perfect. This is exactly how I want to have the begin the roux. So as you notice, I didn't use all the flour. I just did enough, just enough to get into a paste form. So what we're going to do right now is that I'm going to add the chicken stock. So as I add the chicken stock, I'm still going to be whisking away, whisking away, whisking away. Perfect. And you see it's kind of getting into a more liquidy form, correct? And I'm still going with the chicken broth. Don't worry about it. If it gets too watery, that's okay, because when you heat up the pot, you're going to put it up. It was at 6, you're going to put it up to 8 or medium high. And what we want to do is we want to get a good boil going on in here. Alright, we're going to let that sit for a little while as it heats up. As it begins to heat up, you know, for most of you that make gravies and soups, you know, it's going to start to thicken up. So we're going to let it heat up a little bit. Once it starts to bubble, then we can start stirring again. There, good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some oyster sauce. Now, I got less than 1/4 cup of oyster sauce in my thing here, but we're going to use it all. There, that's just about right. I got here about 1/4 cup of shoyu. I may not use it all. I'm just going to put just drizzle it in there. Drizzle. And that's perfect. Oh. And then we're going to start stirring it in. So now, as you notice, I didn't use any salt in it because shoyu has a lot of salt. So what I'm doing, I'm just bringing this here to a boil. Keep stirring it. As you notice, my gravy is getting thick. It is getting thicker. You see them? Oh, look at them. Oh, they're getting thick now. Jeez. Alright, now you spark them inside there, we get some bubbles going on. You see the bubbles? They're popping up right there. Perfect. Now everything is thickening right here. What I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to put this, I'm going to turn off my stove, and I'm going to put it to the back burner, and I'm going to put that at a very low simmering temperature. So I'll probably put it at like 3. Let that sucker just simmer in there for a little bit. Okay, so now we got the gravy going. Gravy is good. It's not complete yet because we still got more stuff to add to it. So the next thing we're going to do is, that's right, I'm going to turn this sucker back on. Put them at medium heat again. Get that guy going. And we're going to add some classic but very cheap olive oil. This sucker was only $3.49. Doesn't have to be something fancy, but this is just a normal kind of meal. So I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there as soon as I can open up this there him. Oh, you got to pull them out. This is brand new. Look at them. I still got to pull the tab. Oh, you heard them pop, pop. Okay, so I'm just gonna lightly kind of drizzle around here, small kind, and that's perfect. Let that sucker cook a little bit in there. And we'll be right back.